Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yacht Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got Flosstube for you guys, and this is Flosstube number 113. So I'm going to show you some whips, some projects I would like to start next, and then any freebies, you know, anything on Instagram or Facebook. So I also have a little bit of haul, but you may have already seen the video that I did. I got my needle minder in, the fish one. So I'll just quickly show you that, because like I said, I think some of you would have already seen the video, but yeah, that was the fish themed needle minder. It's the needle minder of the month from Don't Step on Your Needle over on Etsy. So that is the tiny little bit of haul that I've got this time. So let's get into from just after last week's Flosstube and what I have been stitching. So let's have a look back. So the first one I stitched on from last Friday is Ocean Pearl. And where did I put it? I got it out. I know I did. Did I not get it out? Hang on. Hold it. No. I did not. It's still in my bag. Right, so I have been working on part 2. I completely forgot to get this one out of my bag. So yeah, I have been working on part 2, which is down underneath the globe that we've already done. So this is the lid of the treasure chest. I'm going to have all the treasure chest around here. I think there's some shells and things at the bottom, and then at the side we've got a pirate, and then at this side there is a mermaid. We got part 3 the other day, which is the inside of the globe, but I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen part 3 yet. But yeah, we've got the inside of the globe and some things that go in there. So yeah, Ocean Pearl was the first thing that I worked on. Sorry, I completely forgot to get this project out, and yeah, it's not out of the Q-snap or anything. I didn't, and it's even on my list. Yeah, it's even on my list. So this one, since last Flosstube, has 784 stitches. So all of this, 784 stitches. So yeah, that is that one. I can't believe I forgot to take it out, because like I said, it's even on my list. So, but never mind. So that is that one. Then Saturday I worked on and I swear I am all disorganised. Unless I'm just getting the wrong projects out. Yeah, completely unorganised. So this next project I worked on Ho 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 from Doreen Jones, and I got 225 stitches into this one, and this is where we are now. So I got the pink blocks in the H next to the reindeer, next to Rudolph. So I put all those pink blocks in, and then the rest of it is a slightly darker pink and then a white or an even darker pink to do the H next to the Rudolph for the Ho in the middle. And then we've got another one above and then another one below, because I sat in the middle with this one. So yeah, that is Ho 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 by Doreen Jones. So that is that one. And then a project that I think I do have out. Yes, I do. I remembered to get this one out. So this one is Crossword, and this is a long dog sampler. So this one has had 279 stitches, so I came down and worked on all of this part here from when you guys last saw it. So that is where we are with Crossword. So that's that one. So let's get into what I stitched on this week. So just looking at my book, so Monday I worked on Ocean Pearl. So I haven't been showing you guys the pictures, and I do apologise, so I will get that ready now from when I showed from before. So Ocean Pearl, so let's get this one up. So this is what the Ocean Pearl looks like up to part 2. So like I said, I was working on the treasure chest here at the bottom. So yeah, I'm in the lid here, and I've worked a little bit down in the yellow for the contents of the chest. And like I said, there's a pirate and a mermaid, and then underneath there's some shells and sand. So yeah, that's what that one looks like. I will show you Ho 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 before I forget, and what that one looks like. So this is the Ho Ho Ho, and I am in this middle section here. So I've done the lighter pink, so a peachy pink, and then we get, yeah, a darker, and then an even darker, almost red. So that's where we are with Ho Ho Ho. And what was the other one? Crossword. So I'll show you what that one looks like. So that is the Crossword that I'm working on, and I'm on this section here. So I'm just working on this diagonal here. So that's where we are with Crossword. Right, so we're caught up. So Monday I worked on Ocean Pearl. Tuesday I didn't cross stitch, I just diamond painted. Yeah, I just diamond painted on Tuesday. And then Wednesday was Stitch Witch. So let me show you guys Stitch Witch. So this is Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. So that's what she's going to look like. So this is a stitch along here on my YouTube channel and also in my Facebook group. But that is what she's going to look like, and I have been working some more in the skirt. So I think I've done a little bit underneath, and then I'm now going in and doing some of the green vines in her skirt. So this is where we are now with Stitch Witch. So I've done a little bit at the bottom there. I've done the bottom of her skirt. I've started her tights. I need to put her boots in, but I do have an idea for her boots, and I've been doing some of the green filling. So this has had a total of 533 stitches. So that's where we are. So yeah, that's where we are with Stitch Witch. Oh, and I filled in the skull at the bottom. We've got some white stitches in there, and then there is a little bit of back stitch around where the mouth is. There's a couple of long stitches and then some going down to make like where the teeth would be. So that is Stitch Witch. Then also on Wednesday I worked on Mini Evergreen, and I will show you what Mini Evergreen looks like. So this is Mini Evergreen, and this is a Heaven and Earth Designs. So that's what she is going to look like, and I'm currently just on the top row, the very top, but I have gone all the way across the top. So this is where we are now with Mini Evergreen. So I've reached the other side. So like I said, I have come all the way across the top. So yeah, that's where we are with that, with Mini Evergreen. So that one has had, did I say, it's had 160 stitches this time. So yeah, 160 stitches for Mini Evergreen. So Wednesday I worked on Stitch Witch twice, so I was working on her during the day, and then when I came up here I think I was working on Mini Evergreen in the Crafters Zoom, and then a bit later on, as I could feel my eyes going, I needed a bit of an easier project, so that's when I started filling in the green. So yeah, during the day I got 366 stitches, and then as I was stitching it more in the evening, obviously the stitches add up, and I got a total of 533 stitches on Wednesday into Stitch Witch. So then on to yesterday. So yesterday, if you guys saw it, I did my June stitchy planner video, and we worked out what I was going to be stitching for the month of June. And as of yesterday, for a full week, so till next Wednesday, because I don't count the weekends. So a full 5 days will be right up until Wednesday next week. The call was mini evergreen, and I did put a few stitches in here yesterday, but after recording and things like that, I just, yeah, I put a few stitches in, but then later on I was working on Ocean Pearl. Today I haven't so far stitched. So I got up this morning and I've been doing some jobs. I did the bedding and yeah, Friday bits and pieces, so I haven't stitched as yet today. So right, that's why I was getting myself all confused, because I was looking at last week when I should have been working and looking at this week. So that's why I didn't have half the projects out, because I was looking at last week's. Yes, because last week I had a couple of new starts, so yeah, they were the projects I were pulling out, so that's why half of the ones for this week I haven't pulled out, because I was looking at the wrong week, because I've pulled out Valentine's Glass, which was a Carolyn Manning. I pulled out the Modern Folk Embroidery new start that I had, and I pulled out Santa's Balloon, the Owl Stitching House. So yeah, I was pulling out the wrong projects. That's why I didn't have half the things out and ready. I thought I was ready, but I looked at the wrong week. So yeah. I pulled out the wrong things, but never mind. Never mind. Right. So, plans. Let's have a look. So, this weekend is diamond painting weekend. I know the Zoom has stopped, the diamond painting weekend Zoom that we had has stopped, but yeah, I still want to keep to that weekend. I still want to stick to diamond painting that weekend, because otherwise I would not diamond paint. I would not get round to diamond painting, apart from sort of later on, depending what time I stayed up. I usually stitch right until I switch off the computer, depending what time that is. But yeah, like I said, otherwise I wouldn't diamond paint. So yeah, I want to keep to that weekend. So yeah, this weekend is the diamond painting weekend. Just give me a second, guys. Come on in. The Lukey-doos. Yes, the Luke wanted out. Right, so yeah, I do need to work a little bit on mini evergreen. I need to put at least a few stitches in that to meet my whip go goal for today. But then yeah, like I said, the rest of the weekend I'm hoping to diamond paint. I might be able to get a little bit of stitching sort of during the day, when I'm just sat with Mark on the sofa, you know, if we're not doing any house jobs or anything like that. Sometimes I do get a little bit of stitching in. So yeah, I might be able to stitch during the day, but then when I come up here on an evening and I can get some good focus, I might be able to get quite a bit of diamond painting done. So that is my plan for this weekend. So, but yeah, like I said, right up until next Wednesday I will be working on mini evergreen, and then from Thursday next week to the following Wednesday will be finishing touch. So yeah, I might get a day or two on that before my next Flosstube. So finishing touch by Pain Free Crafts, and it was on the Facebook group, the 4 Fabulous Designers, and it was a free one in the file section on the Facebook group. So yes, right, so next I would like to talk to you guys about some plans I have, things I have been looking at and kitting up, and yeah. So first of all, I have de-kitted and frogged a project I had started. So a while ago I started a Carolyn Manning freebie, and it's called Arctic Blast, but for some reason I wasn't getting pulled to stitch it. I wasn't working on it since I had even started it. So this is Arctic Blast, and it was free on her Facebook page, the Carolyn Manning Facebook page. It was a freebie. I think it was at the beginning of this year. I think it was a free chart. So yeah, Arctic Blast by Carolyn Manning. But I just wasn't working on it. Like I said, it was a free one at the beginning of the year, and I think I maybe worked on it two times at the most, and I just wasn't getting pulled to stitch it. I wasn't wanting to stitch it. So I took out what I had already stitched on it. So I did frog the little bit of a start I had in the middle here. So yeah, I think there was a like a diamond and then a couple of squares maybe around it, but I have frogged those out because there is another Carolyn Manning that I would like to start, and it's from the Shooting Star collection. I'm not sure if I have got it in Pattern Keeper or not yet. I don't think I have. So like I said, it's from the Shooting Star collection, and it is called Shooting Star, and it's very bright, very colourful. So let me find it, and I definitely want to start this one at some point. Whoops. So without showing any of the pattern, so like I said, this is a Carolyn Manning. It's called Shooting Star from the Shooting Star collection, but those are gorgeous bright colours. So we've got purples and lilacs, we've got yellows and oranges, we've got pinks and reds and greens, and very, very bright and vibrant. So I think I am definitely going to be starting this one very, very soon, because like I said, I frogged out the Arctic Blast. I did check the fabric for this one, and it is the right size. So for the shooting star, it says I need a 14 by 14 piece on 14 count. So let's double check, shall we? So we have the middle marked out from before. So we need a 14 by 14, and I think this piece of fabric is we've got 20 by 20. So yeah, so 20 by 20 inch piece of fabric. So yeah, there's going to be plenty of border. There's going to be at least 3 inches all the way around the edges. So that is going to be plenty big enough, and yeah. So yeah, just looking at that colour palette, look at all those gorgeous pinks and purples and greens and reds. Yeah, gorgeous colours. So yeah, I cannot wait to get that one started, but I don't know when I'm going to get it started. Yeah, if you have that pattern and would like to stitch it with me, then please get in touch, and yeah, we can sort out a date, and yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah, so if you have it and would like to start it, yeah, I'll be happy to stitch along. So next, so another one I don't think I'm going to get round to doing is, let me find it. Did I take it out? Yes, I did. So it means I need to find it on my phone. And this is another one that I started ages ago and just never got back to. It's going to be right at the bottom here somewhere, because I don't think I stitched on it. There we go. That's the one. So this is the Christmas sampler from Doreen Jones, and again I worked on it maybe 2-3 times. I was sort of working in the middle, the sleigh and Rudolph, and again for some reason I'm just not getting pulled to stitch it. So I do have an idea for the fabric, but it does mean that I have got quite a bit to frog, quite a bit to pull out, because yeah. So the idea now for this fabric is a Quaker. So this is the Owl Forest Turtle Quaker. So I have looked at the fabric, I have calculated, and it is big enough. So this is the Owl Forest Embroidery Turtle Quaker. So again, I would like to start this one, but I think I've said to myself, I want to finish one Quaker before I start another one. I think, I don't know, I might just jump in and start it. Again, if you have this pattern and would like to stitch it with me, then give me a shout. So yeah, but I will show you the fabric, and I have had a look, and It's just big enough. There is going to be a little bit of a short margin. I think for this turtle Quaker on 14 count is going to be 11 by 15.5. So I think this fabric is only just big enough because it's 12 wide and it needs to be 11, so there's going to be like half an inch. I don't know. And then yeah, the length is like 17 and it needs to be 15.5. So I don't know, I might stitch something smaller on this one and wait on the turtle Quaker. So I might wait and get a bit of a bigger piece of fabric, but yeah, I have got all of that to frog out because like I said, I'm just not getting pulled to stitch this one. I don't know why, because it's really cute. It's a lovely Doreen Jones pattern, the Christmas sampler, but I'm just not getting pulled to stitch it and I don't know why. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pull some stitches out and yeah, see where we go with that one next. So if you guys remember, I was bleaching some of the Amazon pre-printed fabrics, and these were the ones. So this is how the black one came out. It came like a brown, like rusty orange colour. Yeah, that is like about the colour. So it's quite deep, almost brown. So I'm thinking a Halloween piece on that one. And then we've got this one. This was red and bleaching it is come out a deep pink, like rose. Yeah, that is that's about as vibrant as it is. So yeah, I need to look at what I'm going to stitch on that one, but I don't know, because I was going to originally stitch Valentine's glass on that one, but the fabric wasn't big enough. And then also in this bag I have a couple of pieces of white that were just cut-offs, but this one I need to look at because I would like to start the other Halloween Doreen Jones piece that I have. I need to find it now. The other Doreen Jones. I need to find it. That one. That's the one. This one. So it says, whoop. Yeah. Notification for YouTube. It says, there is magic in the night when pumpkins glow by moonlight. So this is another Doreen Jones and it's Magic Night. So I'm thinking possibly I could do it on that one. I don't know how the oranges would come out, the pumpkins. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, that is another one. So I have got to pull the flossers I have kind of been looking at the Turtle Quaker because Owl Forest have their own threads that you can buy. They're variegated threads. They do give DMC equivalents to use, but like I said, they have their own variegated thread packs that you can buy for their patterns from their website. So I have had a look at what the thread packs look like, and I think I have colours I could put together, because sort of around the outside there's some vines that are like a grey sky blue mix, and then there's some others that are like different greens. So there's some like plants and you know, the ocean plants and coral, that's the word that I was looking for, in the different greens. And then looking at the sea turtles themselves, they are browns, so different browns. So if you guys remember the coffee sampler that I'm doing, I do have some variegated, some mixed DMCs that I'm doing the coffee sampler in. So I'm thinking, have a look and see if I can get some more of those, or maybe wait and see what I have left from coffee sampler to be able to start the turtle quaker, or sea turtle quaker. whichever way you want to say it. So yeah, so I don't know. I could, no, I'm going to say I could swap the fabric for the shooting star, but the shooting star is a little bit, it's a couple of inches bigger than the turtle quaker. I don't know. I really don't know. So either the shooting star from Carolyn Manning or the turtle quaker from Owl Forest. So yeah, either or. If there is a particular one you guys would like me to see, would like me to start first, or would like to see me start first, then please comment down below. Because yeah, I could pull a variegated from the coffee one that I have. I did get just some brown floss when I was out shopping, in case I couldn't get hold of any of the other variegated threads. So I do have those in with the coffee sampler, so I could just mix some threads and do it that way rather than risking running out on the coffee sampler. But yeah, so shooting star or turtle quaker, yeah, the piece of fabric would be suitable for either, would be big enough for either, should I say. So right, what have I been seeing on Facebook and Instagram? So whoops, my phone doesn't want to open. So right, so I was watching Stitching Mommy the other day, and one of her patterns that she was working on is the merriment piece out of the magazine, and she happened to mention that the Facebook group of the designer had it in the file section as a freebie. She said the colours were slightly different, which they are to the one in the magazine that she showed. So this is, oh, I've forgotten the name of it. Something Day Merriment. So this is the one. So I went to the Facebook group and yeah, I grabbed it while it was still a free chart. So Something Merriment, and I think, is it Joan Elliott? Oh, I've forgotten now. I usually take a screenshot of the group that I got it from, and I didn't. Something Day Merriment, and I'm sure it's Joan Elliott. So yeah, it's the ladies dancing around the, is it called a maypole? Yeah, so this is slightly different colours to what Stitching Mommy showed on her YouTube, because like I said, she was stitching it from a magazine, and then she mentioned that it was on the Facebook group as a free chart in the Facebook group. So yeah, I went and grabbed it while it was still a freebie. Then so then we have the Doreen Jones Friday freebie, and she says, for the Friday freebie today, hang on, for the Friday freebie chart this week, I've got 2 small designs for you all. These were designed as tags to match the floral and feather set chart that I'm selling in my Etsy shop. Even though they are tag designs, I'm sure they would make lovely little motif cards or anything else you want to add to them. Happy stitching, everyone. So these are the Doreen Jones Friday freebies. So we've got a gorgeous pink flower, and then we've got the feather over there. So she said, yeah, floral and feather set that she has available in her Etsy shop, and she's put a couple up for free in her Facebook group. So that's the Doreen Jones Friday freebie. Then next, so is there anything else? No, don't think there is anything else. Nope. No, that is everything for this time. So yeah, a couple of things that I am thinking about starting. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section if you have either of those patterns, or there's one that you would prefer me to start over the other, or even if you would like to stitch along with me. Yeah, please get in touch and we could organise a date for that. So yeah, either or, because the fabric would fit. So Shooting Star or Turtle Quaker. So yeah, but that is everything for this week. I don't think I have got anything else to share. I think that is everything. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on Sunday for my whip and chat. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.